In this video, I'd like to explain how I use the dates in Canvas. And it can be a little confusing because there are three kinds of dates in Canvas. There's to-do dates, due dates, and available until dates. Let's go over into the modules and take a look at our to-do dates. So for each section of the book, underneath the section in the module for that chapter, you'll see the to-do date. So for example, in this fictitious class, the to-do date for section 1.1 is January 16th. And so you would click there to find the lectures and the homework assignment. And the idea is that I expect that you will watch that lecture and do that homework assignment on the to-do date. However, what if you're having a busy week at work, or you're sick, or your kid is sick, and you just can't get it done that day? Well, that's okay. I've got you covered. I want this class to be a little more flexible than that. So let's go over into the Assignments tab. And if you look at Assignment 1.1, you'll see that it's not due on that January 16th to-do date. You've got an automatic extension until the 21st. And again, these are just dates I've made up for this fictitious course. So don't pay attention to the precise dates here in this video. The point is that you have an automatic extension until midnight Sunday that week. So that's what the due date means. That is not the day I expect you to do it. It's the last day to turn it in for full credit. Now, what if even the weekend wasn't enough to get you caught up? Maybe you're in the hospital. Maybe you're serving military service. Maybe your boss just gave you a crazy schedule this week. Or even, maybe you just were really tired this week and just couldn't summon up the energy and concentration to get everything done. Those are all perfectly valid reasons for getting behind. And that's why I even accept late homework. However, late homework is half credit, regardless of the reason. When is the last date you can turn homework in? That's the available until date here. And the available until date for most homework assignments will be the date of the exam that is covering that material. After that, I will not accept the assignment for any reason whatsoever. So again, to recap, for homework assignments, there's a to-do date that you find in the modules. There's a due date that's listed on the assignment itself, which is the last date to turn it in for full credit. And I will not be making exceptions to that because the whole reason that I even accept late homework at all is because people do have good reasons. Okay, and then last is the available until date, which is the last date to turn it in for credit at all. Now, dates for exams are a little bit different. Let's go back to the modules and take a look at the exam. So here's the first exam for our fictitious class. And that February 9th date is the date of the exam. There's none of this to do available until for exams. There's just the exam date. Now there's one thing about this exam date that throws people off. Let's click on the exam. And notice it says due February 9th basically at midnight. And so a lot of times people think, oh, that means they can do the exam anytime on that date. And that's not the case. Remember, I give the exams during Zoom sessions at specific times that you can find in an email I sent before the semester started and in the syllabus. So this due date's a little bit misleading. I'd put the due date on here just so that you have this date on your calendar. And then the other thing while we're talking about times, the exams have a specific time length that you can find in the syllabus. This time limit none is misleading. I won't get into the details of why I've set it up this way in Canvas. Canvas makes it a pain if I put a time limit in there. So don't be misled by this information inside the exam. Okay, I hope that information helps you understand the dates. As always, please let me know if you have any questions.